Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode. My name is Lovedeep Singh.
I am Ankit Panjuani and we are the Dubai Luxury Realty Duo.
Today we will discuss this beautiful project at the iconic Palm Jebel Ali. It is the first cluster of apartment buildings, also known as the Palm Central Private Residences.
And today we'll not just discuss about this project, but also dive deep into a question that has been regularly asked to us by a lot of our clients. Is Palm Central on Palm Jebel Ali really comparable to the apartments on Palm Jumeirah?
And our answer is absolutely no. It is not just any other project, it's the beginning of entirely new era of waterfront living in Dubai. Before we start talking about the project, let's talk about the developer.
The developer of Palm Jebel Ali is Nakheel, which is a part of the Dubai Holding Group. It is backed by the Dubai government. Whether it is Palm Jumeirah, Jumeirah Bay, Dubai Island, World Island, or even Blue Waters Island, Nakheel and Dubai Holding Group have been the forces behind all of these waterfront luxury destinations in Dubai. And now Nakheel is coming up with its first apartment cluster on Palm Jebel Ali. The Palm Central Private Residences will be located between Front M and Front N. It will comprise of 3 low-rise buildings having about 212 apartments.
Yes, it has got everything from 1-bedroom to 5-bedroom units, 4-bedroom townhouses to signature penthouses. Starting at just 2.5 million with a simple payment plan of 70/30 and expected handover at August 2029.
And what I love about this, Lovedeep, is that this is going to change Palm Jebel Ali from just a villa-based island into a well-connected and a resort-style community with private beach access as well as wellness-centric living.
Exactly. It is going to redefine what apartment living in Palm can mean.
Moving ahead, let's discuss why this is not Palm Jumeirah 2.0. We see a lot of people discussing and comparing the Palm Central residences on Palm Jebel Ali to the apartments in Palm Jumeirah, basically calling this Palm Jumeirah 2.0. But we need to set the record straight. This is not just inaccurate, but it completely misses the point of what Dubai currently stands for.
Absolutely, Ankit. Remember the first iPhone? Now here you are comparing the first iPhone with the entire smart ecosystem. Both were revolutionary but in their own different eras. Palm Jumeirah was conceived 2 decades ago. They were more standalone buildings with less community integration. The architecture was mainly focused on luxury waterfront living obviously, but with just basic amenities like gyms and pools.
Exactly. And Dubai has drastically evolved since then. The Palm Central residences, in fact, the whole Palm Jebel Ali master plan, is an evolution in itself and not just a continuation. It is a new era of master planned, wellness driven, and technology focused future proof living that Dubai now champions.
The biggest difference is shift in mindset. Just by looking at this render, you can easily make out that the master community is based on or aligned with Dubai's urban master plan of 2040. There is more focus on greenery, walkable spaces, recreational areas, and sustainability. Overall, improving the quality of life.
That's a crucial point, Lovedeep. In the early era of Palm Jumeirah, all such considerations were quite minimal, whereas the Palm Central residences is being built with all these considerations right at its core. Think of what the new global demographic requires or expects from its communities these days. Co-working spaces, private cinema, meditation zone, sports facilities, and walking and cycling tracks. Features such as all of this did not exist when the original Palm Jumeirah was conceptualized. It's not just luxury real estate, but future-proof, integrated community living.
So Ankit, when we talk about Palm Jumeirah, we are talking about something that is 20 years old. Now, the development and the regulatory frameworks have matured. The market dynamics are newer and stricter than ever before.
Quite rightly mentioned. And let me add to this point. Having a single developer instead of various sub-developers has its own benefits and positives. Nakheel will have control over everything: design, quality, pricing, and delivery, ensuring uniform standards and value appreciation for all the investors.
Moving on, let's talk about location and connectivity.
Looking at more beautiful renders.
Yes.
pristine luxury waterfront living. Now let's look at where Palm Central Residences is being constructed. It will be located between fronts M and N of Palm Jebel Ali. It will be constructed on the spine, which basically houses parks, sports and recreational facilities as well as community centers. From the spine, you can drive through the trunk and directly move on to Sheikh Zayed Road, which is one of Dubai's major highways and connect to different parts of the city. Let's remind our viewers that Palm Jebel Ali is located close to the Dubai South area and Al Maktoum International Airport. Therefore, Palm Jebel Ali is going to be a part of Dubai's rapidly expanding economic and residential axis.
Now that's what investors overlook at times. It is not just part of isolated luxury, it's part of a much larger growth story.
Let's now take a look at the luxurious and wonderful interiors of the apartments within this community. You're looking at well-designed interiors. You get open living and dining spaces, tons of natural light, wide terraces, as well as modern ensuite bedrooms. You're looking at panoramic sea views as well as a landscape garden and the villas on the fronts. It's literally like living in a resort, except that you own this address.
So from an investment standpoint, investors who purchase units in the initial launches will certainly enjoy first mover advantage.
Exactly. As the infrastructure, retail and marinas come alive by 2029, that's precisely when this cluster will be handed over. The early investors will enjoy both capital gains and yield appreciation. Moving ahead, let's talk about a couple of points that we would like to remind our viewers.
Well, this master community is still under development. I personally believe that the common amenities in the spine area may take a little bit of more time than the handover of these launches to be visible and materialize.
Exactly. Another point to remember is that this is no short-term flip. Investors should likely stay invested for the medium to long term in order to maximize their returns. Remember, you're not buying into yesterday's old Palm, but you are investing into tomorrow's Dubai.
It's like planting a seed into futuristic ecosystem. You give it time, you build legacy real estate.
So Lovedeep, if you'd like to summarize Palm Central in one sentence, what would you say?
Well, I would say it is not Palm Jumeirah 2.0, it's Palm Jebel Ali 1.0, the beginning of Dubai's next chapter.
Exactly. It's the evolution of waterfront living with smarter planning, strong governance and wellness at its core.
And that's why I say comparing Palm Central to those standalone projects in the trunk of Palm Jumeirah doesn't make sense at all. This is the first time ever there is an apartment complex in between the two fronts, and such apartments do not exist in Palm Jumeirah.
Absolutely. So if you're looking for long-term value, brand reliability as well as first movers advantage, then Palm Central as well as the next few apartment launches are the ones to watch out for.
And that brings us to the end of this episode. Feel free to get in touch with us and we'll be more than happy to book a private consultation.
Thank you for watching. We really appreciate your support. Please subscribe to our channel as well as like and share this video with someone who may find it useful.
Thank you.